C-suite executive. She's head of market expansion at Mukuru, which is one of the largest money transfer providers in Africa. Also, a look at the Altron FinTech Household Resilience Index. It shows a consistent decline in the per capita disposable income of South African households. We'll be looking at the dynamics that have informed these outcomes. Do engage with us on our various social media platforms on X, Instagram, and YouTube. You'll find us at Channel Africa 1. On Facebook, we are at Channel Africa. And if you have any stories that you'd like to share, you can send us your emails at newsroom@channelafrica.co.za.
Africa in Business on Channel Africa.
What an exciting time of the week this is when we get to meet dynamic men and women who are trailblazers and really just making waves in their area of expertise. This afternoon, we're joined by the head of market expansion at Mukuru. You will know that it is one of the largest money transfer providers on the African continent. She is none other than Tendai Tizirai. She joined Mukuru in 2021, where she led operational expansion into 5 new territories, managing product development, go-to-market strategy, as well as implementation. And before that, Tendai led companies such as Channel Dynamics, Incline, and Qatar Airways market expansion initiatives across the continent and beyond the Atlantic. She's passionate about financial inclusion and believes diversity in financial services unlocks shared value. And Tendai Tizirai, head of market expansion at Mukuru, joins us live now. A very good afternoon to you. Welcome. Good to have you with us on Africa in Business.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Well, you really
Great
have.
to be here.
It's great. I mean, you're working with a great brand, but you have a history of working with great brands. And one thing that's a thread throughout that is that market expansion seems to be your area of expertise. One could call it your superpower, if you wish. But what does someone who is responsible for market expansion initiatives for a company actually do? What is your job description?
So it's a really interesting question and a very big answer, but let me try and keep it succinct. So market expansion is essentially growing markets, and there's a few elements that go into it. So if I use, for example, my role currently at Mukuru, market expansion spans across, for instance, looking at initially before we look at which territories we want to go to. So first of all, it's geographic expansion that you look at. So it's trying to deepen our reach, so expand our reach across the continent. So it's entering new territories, and that involves a lot of things. It goes from licensing, so that's compliance. It goes from go-to-market strategies, making sure that we are building customer-specific and customer-centric products and delivering those specific to the different customer types in each territory. So for me, market expansion is essentially ensuring that you're going into a market, you are launching it, you're expanding it with whatever product it is that you're offering, but most importantly, you are focusing on what the customer in that territory wants.
Now you have an 18-year career in data analytics, financial services, as well as fintech, amongst others. But why finance? Why finance now?
I think if I think about my journey, right, I'll take you back when I was at university, I think a lot of us at that time, you're either going to be an accountant, you're going to be a lawyer, or you're going to be a doctor. Careers were very specific. So at that time, I had no idea what I was going to do. I actually started my career in accounting, so finance for Qatar Airways. And from there, my career, I've been through data analytics, I've worked with financial services brands, but I think what's driven me most to remittances and fintech in particular is the customer. That's what's driven me to this. So it's the ultimate impact that we make to the customer and how quickly and innovatively you're able to do that as a fintech. So for me, I think that's what has led me to fintech ultimately and in Africa, because I have a massive passion for the continent and its people. And we do use the term financial inclusion a lot. But for me personally, what it means is It's ensuring that everyone has access to financial products, regardless of where they are, regardless of what they look like. So for me, that was my motivation, that was my drive, and that's why I've landed in fintech.
Now, were there any personal experiences, either growing up or earlier on in your career, that fed this passion for, financial inclusivity, making sure that communities that don't have access actually end up being active participants, specifically in the financial systems?
I think over 18 years for me. I am from Zimbabwe, so I'm from Zimbabwe, so remittances is key to me, right? I'm a Zimbabwean, originally born, that lives in South Africa. I have family members across the globe. So for me, remittances and financial inclusion is a way of life, right? How we move money across and how we are able to cater and assist our families that are back home. So I can give you an example. For instance, money will move from the UK to me from my sister for my son's birthday. Money will move from me to my mother in Zimbabwe for either an electricity payment, a DSTV payment, or actually just paying for groceries and assistance. So for me, just that experience of having to leave my home country and explore other opportunities, that then led this to be a need for me. So it's a personal experience for me. And because it's a personal experience, I then am able to actually drive it with passion and with personal experience.
And you're also able to really see how it enhances the quality of life of the people that you're serving. And I'm sure that's a huge satisfaction for you.
Absolutely. So I think the fact that I can ultimately see that there is impact. So I think for me, that's what's key. The fact that there will be impact in someone's life, the fact that there will be electricity paid, there will be DSTV paid for, there will be school fees paid for, that makes a difference. That those funds landing instantly, so the speed of it, them landing securely, those are the important things, because once you don't take care of that, then we're not achieving the goal, which is ensuring that people are financially included, people have access to the economy.
So let's end up with Mukuru and your current and future footprint. Where to from here, and where are you now?
So I think if I'm looking at where I am at Mukuru now, my personal goal is to ensure serving the African continent, continue innovating, ensuring that we continue to give access to financial products and financial services. So that's my personal goal. And that leads also into our goal as Mukuru. Our goal as Mukuru is to we are a remittance-led organization, so we did start off with remittances, so offering remittances. That's where our customers met us essentially. So we met our customers when they need to send money. What we're doing now at Mukuru is to continue deepening that offering. So we now offer store of value. So we offer wallets where customers can receive funds into this wallet, store into the wallet, and then from storing they can also spend in the wallet. So funds have landed in your wallet either as a remittance or as a salary payment locally in South Africa into your card. And once that is done, you're able then to spend with the different value added services that we have given access to our consumers.
Tendai Tizirai, it's awesome chatting to you and wishing you all the best as you continue connecting communities around the African continent. We thank you for your time.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. That's Tendai Tizirai. She's head of market expansion at Mukuru. She takes us to